Greetings. Hello. How are you? I'm so glad that you guys are here. Um, so, I wasn't really trying to do nothing on my birthday, like no content or nothing, just a little light, hey, let me come on, let me just, show y'all my little cute little outfit. My family, we were at dinner and I really enjoyed myself. So thank you all to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. It does not go unnoticed. All right, now let's get up into the mess. Okay, so I happened to listen to Shakim's live, and no, I happened to. Okay, Shakim, I think he cut his live off, and then we went over to NESS channel. And so, as I'm over there, when I get over there, because I didn't just go right away, I was doing some things, and then I'm like, okay, let me settle down and take a listen. And come to find out, y'all, I was the first one. Hey, Castro, how are you doing, boo? Come to find out, I was the first one on her docket. So I'm like, okay. So, she been watching me. And so the video that she started reviewing was one of me going to the laser hair removal place. And, this woman, it was just pretty much, she was asking me about me being in the sun. And I was just telling her, no, I have not been in the sun. Like, I do my, in and out, if I have to go to the grocery store or something like that. But I'm just like, I haven't been out just like, tanning or anything like that. Like, because I know I can't have that exposure to my skin. I've been going to get laser hair removal. Actually, I had missed my last appointment because I was depressed, and I was going through some things. And so when I make a stride, I make a stride and I make it count, right? So this woman in particular, we never met, we never did any type of business together, right? And so it was just very odd to me. Like, her spirit wasn't like the ladies, because if y'all look at Jay Wilson's channel, um, hey, hey, Octavius, how you doing? You said that's just trying to steal your moment. It's back history, civil rights. You're so silly. I just felt like, you know, how can a woman, that's not even my color, tell me about my skin, can tell me about, me? Like, sweetheart, if it was coming from a sister, I would have been like, okay, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was really that, but if I would have explained to the sister, like, I have not been in the sun. I just do, if I have to go out, I just go to like to the store or something like that. But I'm not out, just making it my point to be out in the sun, because I already knew about the appointment. I knew the date. I knew the day that I was gonna go and get it. It was for my birthday, and it was like, oh my God, this is so special. And so Ness is so lame. Like she's like so pathetic and like reaching for a moment. Like I only reason why I had went that way is because Shakim said that, he was gonna go to her channel. I thought that her channels were gone, to be honest. Like I really thought her channels were gone. So I was like, just let me get on over and take a look. But long story short, so I'm over there just minding my business. And so, because I kind of felt like, sis, I think you I think you got it all wrong. And this was the thing. So I hit the link, and Shakim, he just had me like behind the link. Like he's bringing up comments. He's like highlighting comments. And I'm like, is he highlighting comments? And he sees that I'm backstage. So I was like, oh, okay, this is the type of time that we're on. So I just dropped down. So then he says, so then I dropped down. I went to the chat. So then he starts addressing it. He's like, yeah, um, Ness, Tulsa just dropped down. She was like, bring her up, bring her up. He was like, I was just trying to check the temperature. She was like, no, bring her up, bring her up. And see, this is the thing. I think it's very cute how they running these little packs and these little coats, and they have to have each other to feel special because really in reality their lives are shit. Let's just call it for what it is. They feel like they're failures at so many things, right? Um, when I saw Shakim over at Vic's channel for Vic's birthday, and the way that he was, he just looked like he was just starving. It was like he had a free plate of food, and he didn't bring not nothing to the function. Shakim, you gotta have some demure to yourself, baby. At least bring the birthday boy a joint, a pre roll. You know what he like. When you was out and ain't have none, he would take care of you. So for you to show up just without anything to give Vic, I thought that was very classless. And you were licking your fingers like, dude, go get you a napkin or something. But this is another thing. Like, um, I noticed that they try to dim my lights and try to act like I'm not that girl. But this is the thing, like I'm so thankful and I'm so proud of myself that I don't react first and think later. It's like, let me think this through. And I think that Ness was so surprised to see a black person be in control of themselves in a complicated situation, you know, in a complicated situation. This is the thing. I used to be silent. I used to let things just pass by. I just would try to look over things, and that was not good for my mental health. That was not good for my mental health at all. Like, if there's a situation, I have to advocate for myself. I have to stand up for myself. Who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? And you got to think about this. Not many people can stand up and speak up for themselves. They would just be silent and just keep it moving. But no, like I said, in the era that I'm in right now, the chapter that I'm in right now is definitely next level. It's definitely all about me. It's definitely about me walking in my power. It's about me checking it at the front door. And it's no more, I was, nice and gentle. And this time I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm going to be a little bit forceful. It seems like people, like it, when they are being called out in a certain tone. And so if I have to meet you with that certain tone just to get that point across or just to move you into your purpose, like that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not here to sit back and kitty cat and lollygag and doing all that. No, I'm here to push you into your purpose. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to push my people into their purpose. That's anybody that's watching me. You want to grow? Baby, we gonna grow together. And actually, I have some new life skills that I'm going to be learning and I'm going to be teaching you all. I'm going to be learning it through therapy and through this group that I signed up for because I'm just not about that talk, baby. I'm about that walk too. So, hey, Norris Tony, and Norris Tony has been with me for a long time. And Norris Tony, things are, baby, it was life in, and I feel like I'm in a space right now to really move in my purpose and to really show up and do my thing. Okay, we're not gonna put no date on it. I'm just gonna show up. That's the only thing I can do. I said I'm not gonna be talking about what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do it, and that's just gonna be that. Okay. But listen, when it even like when it comes to Brooke and her dude, like I felt like that was very distasteful. Just even how they went out on that date. Today is your birthday. Oh my god, today is my brother's birthday. Oh my god, happy birthday, Castro. Here, let me drop the link for you. Let me drop the link for you. Happy birthday, boo. Yes. Today is my brother's birthday. He's in heaven though. So I said, yeah, I'm still gonna celebrate his birthday. Yeah, I'm still gonna celebrate his birthday, honey. Yes, you get the link if you want to. You said, yes. Okay, so let me finish. So when it comes to Malik and when it comes to Brooke, I find their relationship very strange. Their marriage well. I don't think it is very strange. I think it is strange. I think that it's strange that they're lying about it. I mean, that's what I think is strange. I think it's strange that they're lying about, them being swingers or whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being swingers, but girl, don't be out here calling people out their name and you out here bumping squads and inviting people into your bedroom. Like, sis, it's okay. Like, we're not judging you. I want everybody to live out their wildest life, wildest dreams, as long as everybody is consenting, as long as it's safe and you're not harming nobody. Other than that, I don't really have too much to say on that, but it was really the simple fact that they had lured that man out there. He said, I wish I could hit the link, but I got to get ready for bed. Okay, get ready for the bed. Okay. Well, you be safe out there. You be safe out there and you do, honey, these motorcycles is beeping. Oh, they were saying about their partner. Um, but yeah. Oh wow, it's a load of police rolling through here. Oh my goodness. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Whoa. That's a lot going on. But I'm just in a space where um where I'm just speaking up for myself and my therapist is gonna be so happy for me. Like just because you speak up for yourself, it does not have to get the violence or doesn't have to get the police called or things like that. Is when you are advocating for yourself and you're in the right, you stand up for yourself. You don't let people just walk over you and just mistreat you or say what they want to say. And like I said, NESS noticed in that live broadcast, I'm like, at this point, I just kind of need my space. And I don't even think that old girl even liked that I said that I needed my space because she would not move. Like, I'm asking you several times, like, please, when I ask you to please get out of my space, please get out of my space. You know, don't feel like, oh, you just gonna do this and oh, you just gonna get your word in. No, we're not gonna do that. Mm-mm. We are not doing that. Uh-uh. So yeah, like I said, I'm just out here advocating for myself, and some people they don't know how to do that. So I'm teaching people how to advocate for yourself. And this is the thing. Um, to Prince Chiba, because you made a little nasty little comment. He was like, because Ness was like, was I doing it for a moment or was I really serious? So Princess Chiba, you was just so pressed to say that I was looking for a moment when I go, this is not the first time. Like, if you've been subscribed to me, this is not the first time that my people have been to the laser hair removal with me. They've been there several times, and I record because I enjoy the experience. Sometimes like it just depends on my mood. Sometimes, the little buzzers, they might, oh my God, they might be a little painful. And sometimes they might have me laughing. It just depends on my mood. It just depends on, I don't know, it just depends on a mood. But anywho, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of share that with you all. I won't be doing any of that back and forth. I'm actually going to just be reporting on the B sector. I'll just be giving you guys my point of view. And that's just kind of what I'll do. I think I'm going to just like hang out from the sideline, but I am going to be in the streets because I do have a lingerie challenge and it's on July the 12th and I'll be hosting it on my Twitch. And so you don't necessarily have to have Twitch, but I would prefer that y'all get a Twitch account and subscribe. But over there, you can listen to music, you can just kind of hang out, and I just want to give back. You know, I've been around and, I've been in contests and things like there. Things weren't all, they weren't fair for me. And I just want to do something that's fair and just, give back. You know, that's it. I don't ask for much. Once y'all really get to know me, like, yeah, I have fun, but I don't really ask for much. I just like to have a good time. I love to laugh. I love family. I love girly girl stuff. I love like when I was over, I think I was in Bree's channel. Yeah, Brianna's channel. We were live. She was live over there, and I went over there. And no, I was at YouTube Camera's channel, and we were there. I think it was me, her, and Jay Dunn. We were just up there on the panel, and I showed them like my gifts that I had went out and got, and the face products and stuff that I had got. A lot of people were saying, that they were good products and that they had used them before. And I showed them my gift, my free gift that you can get a free gift if you're signed up to like those rewards. So like if any store offers like a reward program and it's free, I would say sign up for it because you can get so many freebies. I'm trying to tell you. Like, and I was trying to see if Bath and Body Works did that. I'm gonna have to go to them tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to them tomorrow. I'm not really sure if they did, and I'm wondering if Victoria's Secrets did that too. I'm not really sure, but I do know that Sephora does it for sure, and that's every year. And I've been signed up with them for like years, to be honest. Yes. Um, But yeah, that's just what I do. I just give my commentary. And even when I do my, take out all my drives and in real life and take y'all to the laser and stuff like that, like none of that be planned. Like I just do it because this is what I do. Like a lot of content creators, they don't take you like out on outings and stuff like that. I take you out on outings. And really, we're gonna be going on an outing this week. Hopefully we have some good weather because If we have some good weather, baby, we're gonna have a time. We're gonna get in our bathing suits and we are going to go swimming. And I know like tomorrow, on the north side, they actually put money into this pool. I think it was like Berry Park. They fixed this pool up and to give kids something to do like during the summertime and stuff, which I think is cool and unique. But I feel like we need more than just a pool. Like we need rec centers, we need camps, we need book clubs. You know how like they would usually have like a bus that would come through and they would have like books and they would just give away books to the community, or they like have like a reading little section where you could just sit, read. Yeah, they don't do that no more. But yeah, that's my live. I just wanted to come here and talk to you all for a few moments. Like I said, once this weekend is out, and I'll be back to my regular scheduled programming, back to the business when it comes to the content. So just get ready. I love you all. Have a great rising. Have a great year on purpose. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. It's time for you to really get out there and get what's for you. Okay. All right. So long.